What up, everyone? It's your boy, the Dirty Saiyan, back at you again with some Dragon Ball Legends speculation. Now, as always, you are chilling with me in the Dirty Lounge. Make sure you comment below, hashtag Dirty Crew, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell to receive those notifications of future content from the channel. So, last night, the Legends Twitter account dropped what can only be considered a clue, possibly concerning the upcoming banner. And here I'm going to read the tweet for you. Quote, "It's chilly out there, so make sure to dress appropriately and get yourself warmed up. Don't go losing to that cold." So this is seemingly an innocuous tweet until you realize that the Broly movie released about 2 years ago during this time, and the glacier area was a big part of that movie. Now, in that portion of the movie, we saw that Goku and Vegeta were sporting some cold weather jackets. This clue points to there possibly being both Goku and Vegeta, with said jackets being new incoming units. Would that be cool? Pretty much. I would say those would be some pretty cool units to bring into Legends. They're already in Dokkan. I don't play Dokkan very much, but I always like those cards. Now, since there are so many good units now representing the Saiyans, San family, Vegeta family tags, I am not even going to speculate on the color typing that they could possibly be, except to make this comment, and that is that the Vegeta family wouldn't mind a hyper-offensive yellow unit to replace Rage Trunks. All of this also leads many to believe that Gogeta Blue is by default also going to be released here. Is this something that I want? Not particularly, no. I was desperately hoping that they would resurrect the GT tag, and I would love if they would have dropped a Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. He is long overdue. Obviously, you know my opinion on it. I've already made a video on it. Is it likely that Gogeta Blue is going to happen? Yes, I would say so. It does look like it. They've hinted at it a few times now, somewhat subtly, and now a little bit more ham-fisted. Now, that being said, if Gogeta Blue is in fact dropping, what would his color typing be? Where does he fit on the current teams? And how, we know he would obviously have the tags for fusions and the sagas from the movie. That's pretty much a given. As far as sagas from the movies goes, we could argue that they have a strong green with metal, the metal cooler, and especially the Super Saiyan Goku. I really like that card as well. His super attack is just phenomenal. They've also got a strong purple with the Super Saiyan Vegeta. I don't think he's like super duper great, but he is solid. He's a newer unit and he does decent. I just don't see very many people running him, and until movies got a buff, I wouldn't think he would get run very much at all. To be honest, there's better options, especially for purple on Vegeta family and whatnot. So, and then the other purple that's less effective would obviously be Bojack, and that's even though that cover rescue can still come in clutch, he's just aged too much, I think. And we've got characters like Jiren and VB who ignore his cover cut completely, and then obviously Rising Rush just ignores his cover cut or his cover rescue. Now, they've also got an yellow with Turles and an outdated SSJ2 Gohan. As much as I love that unit, he is very old at this point. They've got a lackluster, in my opinion, red for the Saiyaman 1 and 2. I just never liked the unit. I don't think he's that great, or they're not that great. But they don't have a blue to speak of. They desperately need a blue for sagas. You can still run like the transforming Vegeta. You could even run the older Gogeta if you were really feeling frisky, but they're just not really up to the today's standard for meta. They're really old at this point. They're falling way behind. Now moving over to the fusion tag, we still have a stellar blue unit with VB, and we also have the good green unit with Kefla, and she's still hated on. There's an aging purple with Super Vegito, and he's still kind of solid though. His kit made him age very, very, very well. I wouldn't be surprised if they did choose to give him a Zenkai at some point in the near future. Um, it would be much deserved, but then Fusions is gonna be super mega broken. But they also have a phenomenal red with the Zenkai Super Gogeta. I love that unit. He's absolutely amazing. And we also have an aging yet underrated yellow with transforming Super Vegito. They could very well replace him coming up soon here. But for sagas, that leaves our best option on color typing in order from the most to least needed as blue, red, and yellow. And then for the fusions, it would be purple and yellow. Now, the only color that overlaps here, obviously, is yellow, but we all know Legends can oftentimes bring out a weird color choice that only kind of makes sense once a few more banners drop later down the road. And then there's sometimes where their color choice makes absolutely no sense at all, and even if you go down the road a little ways with new units coming out, you realize that color made absolutely no sense. Now, I want to touch on one last thing, and then I'll call it a video. And I saw this brought up on Twitter by Big D Raditz. He's pretty much came at the tweet with the what if the community is reading into it wrong and it isn't Gogeta at all as the new unit? What if there's another unit that there was another time in Dragon Ball lore where the main location was someplace cold, as the clue hints? The Android 13 movie, obviously. Now, if they wanted to mega big brain and bait everyone, they would definitely drop a new transforming Super Android 13, and I would laugh my ass off. The androids desperately need a blue unit. Let's be honest here. If they don't get a blue unit pretty soon, a strong one that's going to last a while, they're going to run the risk of silently fading away into the background again. Because even though Android 18 is very, very, very good, in today's hyper-offensive meta, and that's ever-changing, not having that color cover for your main damage dealer can make you or break you at higher levels of PvP. So I'll say it again, they need a blue desperately. As far as me, that's all I've got for you guys today. Once again, thank you all so much for the love and support. Yesterday, we hit 200 followers on Twitter, and I just can't believe that this is where I'm at right now. New videos seem to be picking up traction, and the channel is starting to grow. And as long as that stays the case, I will continue to make content at least once or twice a week as I am able with work and family life permitting. So please, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Stay safe, Dirty Crew, and have a great week. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.